Hello everyone, I'm the Old Guy and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pharaoh. This is episode 20 and we have another choice in front of us. We can pick between Iken or Pharaoh. So we're going to pick Iken today, so this is going to be episode 20 part 1, and in part 2 we will do Pharaoh. Let's pick Iken and let's get started.
Now that Egypt is firmly united under your rule, all of your court and I, your trusted vizier, recommend that we push the borders of our country south into Nubia. The dry riverbed at Alaki is rich with veins of gold, and a mighty city at Iken, with you in residence, will certainly keep the Nubians from trying to attack. Be careful of the Kushites, however. They are a much more dangerous adversary than the Nubians, and will use their swords to encourage you, O Pharaoh, to leave their kingdom alone. To leave a lasting mark on Nubia, you should build a large obelisk to attest to Egypt's many achievements. The obelisk will offer compelling evidence to the Nubians of the benefits of Egyptian rule, and be a constant reminder of our presence. While your direct attention is devoted to Iken, do not forget our intent to establish a thriving port city on the Red Sea at Saul. Saul will need help from Pharaoh, and will not hesitate to ask for it. If Saul can thrive, they will provide Iken with much-needed copper from which weapons can be forged.
Alright, we're going to be playing on very hard difficulty again. We're going to need a population of 6,000, a culture rating of 45, a prosperity rating of 40, a monument rating of 11, and a kingdom rating of 80. Iken, into Nubia. Let's take a look. Let's slow the game down a bit here. Alright, and let's take a look at what we have available for this mission. For farms, we have fig farms, barley, and flax. We have the water lift, irrigation ditch, hunting lodge, and work camp. For raw materials, we only have the gold mine. Potter, brewer, weaver, shipwright, construction guilds, carpenters guilds, and stonemasons guilds are available. Granary, bazaar, storage yard, dock, booth, bandstand, pavilion, senate house, juggler school, conservatory, dance school. For the shrines and temples, we have Osiris, Seth, and Bastaples. The temple complex belongs to Seth. Monuments, we have to build a large obelisk. We have built some of those before. And the festival square. Scribble school, library. Well, water supply, dentist, apothecary, physician, mortuary. Firehouse, architect's post, police station, tax collector, courthouse, city palace, dynasty mansion, roadblock, water crossings, bridge and ferry landings, and for beautification, gardens, plazas, and small, medium, and large statues, there is a military tab, defensive structures, walls, towers, and gatehouses, recruiter, forts, we have infantry and archers, academy, weaponsmith, warship wharf, and transport wharf. Let's take a look at the map here. There is a bunch of rivers here and really thin lines. And a bunch of floodplains. This is a difficult map to navigate. Here is the immigration trail. But here is a very large deposit of gold, it looks like. Yes. And I'm thinking that this is going to be our main source of income. We could put a lot of gold mines here and make a ton of money right here. So what I'd like to do is set up some ways to get across the river here. There is a meadow here. We do have some game meat kicking around here as well. And over here, we're going to use this game to feed us. I think I'm going to put a city block down here. Set up bridges so everyone can get over here and just kind of leave this alone. I'm going to get this set up and I'm going to be right back. Alright, I have a ferry crossing set up over here to over here. That'll get us onto this little island. There is a meadow over here as well. Then I've got a ferry crossing over here to here. There is an alligator over here. And then a bridge will bring us to the gold mine. So I'm going to put a housing complex right here. And this is a military mission, but I believe that I'm going to try and not build any military at all. And just hide out in this corner, and hopefully we can avoid getting invaded here. I don't think the armies can cross these rivers, or even will walk over these bridges or anything. So I think we should be okay. We're going to try that anyways, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to build the starts of our little city in here, and I'm going to bring you right back. Alright, here is my beginning layout. I have it sort of mapped out. I have an area ready here to start extending into grabbing this gold. I think we're going to do that right away. And I'm going to put the city palace right here. I haven't put any real buildings in here because it is a long way for them to get here, and I don't want stuff burning down. So I'm going to let this kind of populate for a little bit. Get some people over here, and then complete setting this up, and then slowly keep building onto this gold vein until we got it all done. And here's the beginning of a trading area where I'm going to use this little floodplain to get some, what is it? To get some barley and some flax so we can start some beer and linen production here. So I'm going to let this populate for a little bit, and I'll bring you right back. Alright, we got a couple houses taking shape here, and I've put one barley field and one flax field right here. I'm going to put some, and a storage here for barley and flax. I'm going to put some production, some linen making over here shortly. I just need some more people. We do have 1,500 gold left. I want to make sure that all of this is populated before I start laying down buildings here. I do not want anything to burn down. I am also going to put this as number 1 and number 2 here. I'm going to let this populate for a little bit longer. When I decide to expand on this, I'm going to bring you back. Alright, I'm back, and we are officially out of money. I plunged us into debt. They gave us a little break, so we have 711 left. I did put the city palace here, and I've got 3 gold mines. We have a fire in the city. This is what I'm worried about. This is just one spot here. I'm going to slow this down so I can deal with this. But I got 3 gold mines here and a place here for meat. And I set up one hunting lodge to take advantage of this, this pack here. So we're doing that. This is still not quite done yet either. I'm going to finish this block off and get it ready and stable, and then we're going to continue building on to this gold. Hopefully we're not going to go too far in debt here. I'll be right back. Alright, the block is looking a little bit better. We do not have any religion at the moment. They are still okay, and we have 200 people. There's still some people moving in. I don't think we have enough. No, we don't have enough to start this out. So I'm going to let this run and hopefully keep an eye out for any of the gods getting upset. And when I expand, I'll bring you back. Alright, we are officially now in the hole, 24 gold. There are some productions here. We are still short some staff here. Let's take a look at this. It is climbing. We want to get this better. I might have to put in a few extra houses in here just to push it over the edge a little bit. And we still haven't done anything here, although we're going to get a shipment. And now we have an extortion by another city. They want 20,000 copper in 1 month. We are never going to pay this. I'm going to ignore this one for sure. And we also have 600 game meat. We are going to start collecting game meat right here. We have 6 employees there now. So these guys should start bringing over their meat. So we should have this shortly. We're going to pay for that right away. I still need some more people here. I'm going to let this run for a little bit and see if we can get some more population in here. And we'll see where it goes. Alright, we are now compliant for the 600 meat. Let's give that to them. There we go. And I put in some shrines and a temple here to Seth. And we are in the hole. Let's take a look at the gods. They will be happy again. Yes, they're pretty good right now. And we have 3% unemployment, which is doing pretty good. I think my next task here is just to keep building on. As soon as we get back out of debt, I'm going to just keep adding gold mines here until we max this all out. Alright, we have a request here for 1,168 gold. We do not have that. We are actually just in debt. And I have built an area here for copper. We are going to be starting to get gifts of copper, and I'm going to just start selling that right away. So I've built a port here, and we've opened trade with Buhen here, which buys copper. I'm going to just sell all the copper. I'm not going to build a military like I said. I'm going to see if we can just wall this place off and just hide back here and avoid any fighting. As soon as we get out of debt, I'm going to throw some more mines in here, and if we get a gift for the copper, I'm going to sell that, and I'm just going to use all the money to build gold mines. So I'm going to let this run and see how that plan turns out, and when something changes, I'll bring you back. Alright, I'm back, and we did get a gift from a neighbor here, 800 copper. So we have 800 copper here, and we're going to sell that. Bam, we have the 2,266 gold. We are going to pay for this. Great, and I'm going to use the rest of the money to build gold mines. Alright, I may have made a mistake. I plunged ourselves almost right in the hole here. I've built all the gold mines I can possibly get. Just make a big rush for it. I think we have way too much labor at the moment. It's still at 2%, but I don't think a lot of this is caught on quite yet. So this might be too much for us to handle. I might build some houses in here for a temporary solution. But I'm going to see how much we can get going here and how much money we can make. This should not last very long. And then hopefully we get another gift of copper we can sell. We do have a stockpile of barley and flax here. We're going to have to start making some linen here quite shortly. But right now, I'm worried about this debt. So I'm going to work this down and we'll see how it goes. Alright, I'm back and we're still working the debt off. Let's take a look. Yeah, we are short about 100 people here. And we have another message. We have a request for 700 barley. And we have that almost in our holds now. So we're going to... Here we go. We have some barley coming in. So we are going to give that right now. And hopefully that will bring us another load of copper we can sell to help with this debt. Anyways, we're going to continue working on the debt. We do have quite a few people mining here, and you can see there's a lot of gold going in here, so I don't think this is going to be a very big issue. Alright, we got another gift of copper out of there, and I put a granary down here with some protections over here, so we're going to start feeding these guys, and hopefully we can get some more population in here. This is my big problem. We have way too many mines. We need a lot more people here. Although they are all working right now, we are still in debt. Oh, we have another gift for 800 gold. We're going to accept that as well. Or 1,600 copper here. We're going to sell that. And I set up some linen factories here to make some linen. I'm going to put a linen storage area right here as well. Anyways, we're going to continue working on this debt. I'm going to put some bazaars down here too to get this food distributed, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, we have our first Bedouin attack here. It's in 6 months. Again, I am planning on, and we just sold some of that copper, and we are officially out of debt. So we have paid for all of these mines. We are looking really good. But this attack is coming in 6 months. My plan, hopefully will work out, is that they attack somewhere over here. There is nothing to destroy. I do not believe that they will destroy these. So as long as these are staying intact, we are fine over here. So I'm hoping that they attack anywhere but here. So I'll bring it back once the attack gets closer. Alright, I'm going to have to put some housing in here. The population is too low. Yeah, we need way more people here to take full advantage of all of these gold mines. Money doesn't seem to be an issue. We are making money even with this. And we have a city request for linen. Let's take a look. We have no linen right now. but I do have an area set up for linen, and we have 2 linen makers right here, so we may be able to fulfill this in time. We'll see. I'm gonna wait till this populates here, and the attack is coming soon, so I'll bring it back when something changes. We have a new trade route available here. Byblos has been opened. Let's take a look at Byblos. Is up here, I believe, here. Right here. They buy jewelry and gems, and they sell copper. We can now buy copper, but again, we're not really going to build any sort of military whatsoever. I might build some walls, and that's about it, and see if we can make it. We have a whole bunch of copper here to sell, so hopefully we're going to be able to sell some, make a ton of money, get our defenses ready before the attack starts. I'll bring it back once it begins. All right, I'm back, and I've built some walls here. Hopefully they'll have no place to land, and they won't get in on this area right here. I believe it's going to happen. Bedouin army attacks in 1 month here. So hopefully this is going to work out. And here it is, Bedouin army attacks, and they are right over here. These poor guys have nothing to fight against, so they should just leave after a short time. While the army sits here, no immigration will happen though. So I'm going to let this run. These guys should just retreat since there's nothing over here and they cannot reach us. And we have won the first fight, it looks like. We are making a ton of money here too. It's looking really good. Our kingdom standing climbs because we refuse to pay the 20,000 copper, which we will never be able to afford anyways. And we are short still a lot of people here. All right, I'm back, and I threw in some fig farms here to help with the food. I'm thinking that if we could level these houses up, that would be great. We are still short a lot of people here. I want to start taking full advantage of this gold. Money is not an issue. We are still making a ton of money even like this. And the linen is now 24 months. We should be able to do it in 24 months. We have 200 there. Not a problem. I'm going to let this run for a little while longer. See if we can get the food going here. And maybe do some beautifications. And I'll bring you back. Alright, we have the farms are starting to work here. I might do some irrigation in here to see if I can boost these farms up a little bit more. And I did a little bit of beautifications. I put some gardens in here. And they seem to be leveling up. Hopefully that's going to help our population. Take a look. It is climbing a little bit, but we'll see. There is people moving in here. Yes, we've got people moving in. So I'm going to let that stabilize for a little while longer. I'm going to probably add some hunting lodges back here as well. Yeah, we do. There's a few dormant mines here which we have to fix. We are still making a ton of money though. Money is not an issue in this mission, it looks like. An invasion in 6 months. Foreign army invades. Same plan as before. Hopefully they just do not come into this area and we just don't fight at all. I have no military whatsoever, just these walls. So if they do land on here, the game will be over. Oh, the foreign army invades. Let's take a look. It is a boat invasion this time. Let's watch this. Hopefully they're not going to land here anywhere. That's the big question. Are they going to bypass us? Hopefully they do not stop here. This looks good. It looks like they're going to sail right past us here. As long as they don't land over here either. That looks like they're going to sail right past us. Yes, I think we're in the clear now. Yeah, they're not going to be able to reach us. Compliance is now possible for the linen. Let's give that away. And these guys are not going to be a problem. I'll bring it back if they are. I think they're just going to land over here somewhere and stand here for a while and then leave. Alright, I have set up some entertainment here. We've got a pavilion right here and some booths set up and another pavilion down here. This should help with leveling these guys up. Too little entertainment. That should be fixed now. Let's take a look. We are still really short. I'm hoping that I can push this block a little bit better here. And we have another invasion in 6 months. So it is all over us. I did expand some more fig farms here. And I finally got some more hunting lodges right here. Our foreign army invades. Let's take a look. Yeah, and they're down here. Again, there's nothing over here to attack. They should just go home in defeat without us spending a single penny. So have fun over here. We're going to go back over here. I'm going to let this run, and my main focus is getting the population up right now. Now I'm back, and I have set up an area here for pottery. We have a pottery storage area right here, and we cannot produce any clay ourselves. There is no clay mines here, so I have ordered in some clay right here. We are trading for it, importing it at 1,000 here. So hopefully we're going to get some clay pretty quick. That'll give us some pottery. That should level up. And we are getting a lot more people in here as well. Let's take a look at our population here. It is climbing, although our demand for more people is going up. So hopefully that's going to help. And another ship ran aground, so trade is a little choppy, and we still haven't got all of the entertainers out yet, but it's happening here. So we are not even close to being broke. 17,000 gold. This is really a money maker. I really like this. I'm going to keep this going. We're going to let this stabilize, and I'm going to focus again on seeing if I can level these houses up. Alright, I've set up a small little block up here with some religions and everything. They were getting upset with us. Hopefully this is going to start giving us some more population here. That's looking alright. We haven't started making any pottery yet though. And I've got some beer happening here as well now. So we got beer going. Let's take a look at... There is an attack coming as well. Right here. There is an attack, but again, there is nobody here for them to bug. So they're just going to sit here and go home. So another fight we have won. We're going to concentrate again on here. Let's take a look at the population. It is still low. So it's working its way up. We'll see how it goes, and I'll bring it back. Oh, a foreign army invades in another 6 months. And we have another trade route available. Swawu is now open. Let's take a look at Swawu real quick here. They don't buy anything, although they sell copper. We might use these guys in the future. We're going to leave them for now. Anyways, I have set up these properly so now traders can get across here properly. We do need some ground trading now. We can't just rely on our port. And I've opened up trade to bring in pottery and beer. So we're buying pottery, buying beer. We're making a ton of money, so I don't mind doing that. And hopefully that's going to help us with our population. It is still kind of unstable over here. I want to get this sorted out. And this one is still unstable as well. I want to get this sorted out. Population, again, continues to be our main concern. It's really low right now, actually. Alright, I'm going to let this stabilize for a little while longer, and hopefully our pottery starts coming in soon, and see how this goes. Alright, we have an invasion happening right here. We're going to watch these guys. Are they going to land in our area here again? Hopefully they sail right past us. It looks like they are going to sail right past us, which is great news. They may be able to destroy some of these buildings wherever they land. We'll just repair them once they're finished, but it looks like we are not going to be affected by another invasion here. So I'm going to continue working on the population, and I'll bring you back. Oh, we have an invasion happening in 4 months. So we're going to have 2 armies here. Hopefully they both land somewhere where there's no housing. I'll bring you back when that happens. All right, here is the other attack down here, and there is nothing over here. Here is the other where they landed, and they did destroy some of the buildings here, so merchants can't get across here any longer. And we don't have anything, so there's nothing else here to destroy. So we're looking pretty good. Both of this is a failure. This is a huge army here. Luckily, we don't have to fight this. That would be devastating. Anyways, we're going to let these guys sit here and get bored. And we're going to continue working on our block over here. I put in a courthouse here. We put in the physicians now. And the houses are leveling up here. I did some beautification around here finally. I built another granary over here. And these guys are leveling up now. It looks like they're going to need a physician here as well. And we've got the gold going again. We have 13,000 gold. We're looking really good. We're looking really good. We have foreign army invades in 4 months. So that's happening. We have 15,000 gold. This is starting to stabilize here. What do they need? They need a scribble school and library. So we're going to have to look at getting some papyrus in here. All right, I threw in some entertainment up here. These houses should be leveling up now as well. We did some beautification. And I think the army invades in 1 month. So hopefully they're not going to attack us and they just sail past or invade someplace we're not at. All right, here is the attack. And we're going to follow these guys. Hopefully they're just going to destroy the trading ships and leave us alone over here. Just sail on past again. And it looks like they're going to sail on past again. This is looking really nice. Yeah, they're going to sail right past us. It looks like we are in the clear again. All right, on back. And I've set up these storage yards around this area, all to collect granite. We got a granite right there. Another one right here. One here, one here, one over here, one over here. That should be enough granite to do it. We do need, I think it's 200 granite to start. Yes, we need 200 granite in our storage before we can start. We'll fire in the city. Yes, some of this stuff here is, it's right here. Some of this stuff has no housing here. I'm going to fix all this. We'll leave it to them. And we'll see how it goes. Let's take a look at our population here is dipping a little bit. But we're looking like it's stabling out. We're looking all right. I'm going to let it run and build up some of these blocks. And we're going to start getting another housing block, I believe, set up. Where? Set up over here somewhere, I'm thinking. And maybe build the obelisk over here. Oh, we're going to accept the copper. We are still selling copper. Set up an obelisk over here, maybe. We'll see how it goes. Maybe do some more food. I'm thinking about that. When something changes, I'll bring you back. Alright, the Bedouin army attacks, and they are right here. There is nothing here to attack, so we have won another battle. We are invincible. I'm going to chalk that up for another victory for us. Our blocks here are looking really nice. Alright, I have started another block here. We're going to join this up right now, I think, right here. Let's throw in a roadblock here. Right there. Perfect. So we got another block happening over here. I think I'm going to use this area to put the obelisk in, and I'm going to get some food from down here. There is a meadow here that I may use as well. We'll see. But I think all of these are leveled up as much as we can get, and I've stuck housing all in the middle here as well. Hopefully this is going to get us closer to our 6,000 mark. Let's take a look. We have 59 blocks, and this is looking, yeah, we're doing really good. We have a ton of money, almost 30,000 gold here. I think we're pretty much on the home stretch at this point. We just have to wait it out a little bit. I'm going to let this run, and we're going to get closer to the blocks and let this populate, and we'll see where we sit then. Alright, I've set up some fig farms here to feed everybody. I've got a granary right there. We've got some hunting lodges over here and some hunting lodges over here, and I'm gonna probably build onto here so they can start hunting these. All right, I'm back, and we have people moving in, and we have an attack happening in 1 month. And I've set up the needed stuff here so the hunters can get across here and start killing these antelopes here. So we are getting food. We have the supply of wood, and the Bedouin army attacks. Let's see where they go. Yeah, again, they're down here. There is nothing here to attack. They may destroy some of these buildings, but that's it. So we've won another fight. We're looking good. All right, I'm back, and I set up some entertainment down here. We filled in some more spots for housing. We're at the 4,000 mark. I'm trying to reach the 6,000 mark. All right, I threw in a bunch more of these work camps, put in another dock here to help out with the stuff, and we put in the physicians over here. We're looking all right. I'm going to fill this out with everything else it needs, but this seems to be working out. I also connected everything else together so they can share all their food. We're looking pretty good. This is back in full swing. We are getting it's at 8%, so we're looking good again. What are we at here? Almost 5,000. Yeah, we need 1,500 more people. Everything here is looking good. Kingdom rating is already there. We haven't even sent a gift or anything. I did put the mansion here to push us over the edge just in case we need to. Yeah, everything is rocking. I'm going to bring you back once the obelisk starts here. All right, I threw in some beautification. We threw in some more entertainment. Everything is looking good. I've put in the courthouse, the scribble schools. Everything we need is in here now. Dentists, the whole 9 yards. We are almost at 6,000 mark. The obelisk is now being built. We have it started off pretty good here. This is looking all right. Everything here is looking all right. We just need the population. I think we can squeeze this out. If I level these up a little bit more, stabilize this stuff, it should be good to go. All right. We have stalled on this. I think I made a mistake over here. We are almost at the 6,000 mark now that I have it leveled up again. We are so close to getting there. I just have to stabilize it a little bit more. Food is still sort of an issue here. Hopefully I got it sorted out now. But I think I'm going to have to put in a place to get lumber. I think I've messed this up by putting papyrus in here. I think the walker is taking the papyrus and walking all the way down here instead of bringing lumber to this, because this is completely stalled at the moment. I'm going to see if I can figure that out, fix this, squeeze some more population, and I'll be right back. Alright, I got some lumber happening here. We have 45,000 gold, so that's not a problem. This should feed the obelisk, and it has. So they are now finishing this off. We are very close to reaching our 6,000 mark here. I think we've got it, to tell you the truth. I think we're going to get this here very shortly. All right, we have the 6,000 population now. They are removing the last little bit of the obelisk here. Let's take a look. 84. The obelisk is going to be done. This is done. This is done. This is done. We are very close. Obelisk is now finished. And we should have our victory here any second. And there it is. A victory for today. We're going to take a look at my score. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you soon.
All bow to your glory, mighty Pharaoh. You have successfully conquered northern Nubia, while simultaneously providing our Red Sea port with the resources it needed to thrive, assuring that our military forces will have a reliable source of copper.